Oh, good evening. Hello, welcome everyone to our evening meditation, evening program. Sarge Yoga coming from the UK. So we'll start off, for those of us who haven't already, by doing Namaskar and raising Kundalini, putting on the bandhan. So this evening we're going to have a pretty familiar format. We'll do a meditation together. A little bit of sitar at the end of the meditation. We will listen to a talk, a Sahasrara Puja talk from 1989, I think it was, and then have a bit of music at the end if anyone wants to carry on meditating. So we start off simply by closing our eyes and just initially relaxing. So then we bring our attention inside, this familiar feeling, bringing our attention within. Maybe at the same time we can just try to physically relax. Part of this we can put our hands on the floor or down by our sides, pointing at the floor. And quietly within ourselves, we can just ask that the Sri Bhumi Devi, the Mother Earth, she absorb all of our daily stresses and tensions that we may have picked up. So we can just pray to Sri Bhumi Devi, please remove all and any stress or tension or heat or disturbance within my subtle body, subtle system. We just sit for not long, for a short minute, just to let that happen. And whilst we're doing this, we can just put our attention in Sahasrara. And just notice where we're at. Is that easy to do? Is our mind quite still? How are we doing? Where are we at? And all the time we just let our system calm itself down through the Mother Earth. We can bring our hands back on the lap. And now with our attention in the Muladhara chakra, the very base of the spine, we can simply pray to Sri Ganesha to please remove all obstacles within us and within the world around us. Please remove all obstacles to the rising of Kundalini within us and within all humanity. So we can all make that prayer within ourselves. And then again, draw our attention up and try and rest it in the Sahasrara. Just noticing if that is easy to do or if it's not, if our mind is busy, if we are unsettled. Also noticing what we feel on our hands. Just checking in where we are. And the paradox, if that's the right word, of sitting down to meditate, as we all know, is that we don't reach the state of meditation through striving, through trying, through effort. Because that's the action of the right side. And that doesn't take us to the Sahasrara. So we kind of have to change gear. So one way to do that is through witnessing, just standing back, sitting back, just observing. What's going on? Not reacting, not trying to change, just watching. Where am I at? Can I rest my attention in the Sahasrara? So we're kind of detaching from our experience, from any struggle within us. And another way that we can use is to slow our breathing. So this helps us again to come into the center. So we can do that. I know we all know this. We can do that simply by, after we breathe in, holding our breath and waiting for a bit before we breathe out again. So taking a deep breath in, and then just waiting. All the time with our attention in Sasvara. And then breathing out. So we can all do this, find our own rhythm with our breath. Breathing in, waiting, and really focusing on that stillness when we're not breathing. Almost touching the feeling that we don't need to breathe. Not in any one moment. And then breathing out and repeating. Just do this again for a short minute with our attention in the Sahasrara. And we're just allowing the Kundalini to rise up within us. So we're not doing anything as such. And just see if we can let our attention be more absorbed into this asvara. So whilst we sit like this with our attention as asvara, with our slow breathing, just going to play a little bit of alap on the sitar, and then we will listen to a talk of Sri Mataji. So we will now listen to a Sasrara talk from 1989 in Sorrento in Italy.
Last night was the night of complete darkness, that they call it as Amavasya. And just now only the first phase of the moon has started. Today we are here to celebrate the day when Sahasrara was opened out. Also, you have seen in the photograph, it was actually a photograph of my brain which showed how the Sahasrara was opened out. The light of the brain now could be photographed. It's something great these modern times have done. So the modern times have brought a lot of things which can prove the existence of the divine. Also, it can prove about me. It can convince you what I am. This is very important because in the modern times, this advent has to be recognized, has to be fully recognized. This is one of the conditions for all the Sahajogis. Now let's see what's happening in the modern times, in the brains of the people. In the brains of the people today, if you see, there is an attack on the Sahasrara. There has been an attack since long, but in the modern times is the worst time. That they are trying to make the limbic area very insensitive. Very depressive novels, very depressive thoughts, and very depressive music, you can say like Greek tragedy nonsense. All these things came from the medieval period till we should say this new age has started. That one itself was no good for our limbic area. That made us very depressive. We took to alcoholism to escape from the so-called miseries. But then came this modern age, in which people became overactive. Overactivity started. With that, the brain also became overactive. In addition, to the dullness before, it's gone to the other extreme of overactivity. So to dull it, again, they took to drugs. They took to very horrible music. That's how they made this limbic area very, very insensitive. So a drug which was just a stimulus to begin with was to be taken in greater quantity. Later on, they had to take the drugs which were of a much more severe nature. Went on like that, and now we know that this drug is the only way people think they can survive. Why? Because of the tension they talk of. In the modern times, we have something called tensions. It was never there before. People never talked of their tensions. Now everybody says, I'm in a tension. You give me attention. What is this tension? It's because of my advent. The limbic area wants to know about me. And the Kundalini also, as Sahaja Yoga is increasing, is trying to rise in people. Because you become the channels. Wherever you go, you generate vibrations, and these vibrations give a challenge to the Kundalini or a message. And in various people it rises. It may not rise up to the Sahasrara, or it may even rise up to Sahasrara, but it falls back because there's no recognition. So every time they do something, this Kundalini comes up and gives them a pressure because their Sahasrara is not open. It's a closed door. Because of the closed door, this gives them a kind of a pressure in the head, which they don't understand, and they call it as tension. Actually, the Kundalini is trying to push it out self, but it cannot. And those also who get their realization, if they do not make their Sahasrara all right, they go on getting into tensions. So, though Sahasrara has been opened out so many years back, still we have some things to be done, is to clear out our Sahasrara first of all. So first is the breaking of the Sahasrara. Then, one, it opened out, the Brahmarandra opened out. Then we started feeling the grace, and it moved on to our Ida and Pingala, the grace, not the Kundalini. And the grace, which is Chaitanya all round, soothed down our left and right side, by which our chakras opened more, and more threads of the Kundalini started piercing through. So I always tell Sahajogis that it's important that you must meditate. If your Sahasrara is all right, all your chakras will be all right. Because as you know that the pithas, or the controlling centers of all these chakras, are in the brain, around the limbic area. So if your Sahasrara is clear, everything works out in a very different way. How to keep the Sahasrara all right is the big problem always people ask me. You know that I reside in the Sahasrara. I have incarnated on the lotus of 1,000 petals. That's why I could break it also. As I am today, as you see me, of course, they say Sahasrare Mahamaya. So this is the illusion which is all the time there for you, which is very elusive. It had to be that way because you could not have faced me otherwise, with all the lights coming out of me, or the way you saw yesterday, Sahasrara, some sort of a abstract colors thrown on all sides and the lights thrown outside. Please don't take photograph when I'm speaking, all right? You can take later on. There's no hurry about it. Just pay attention to my lecture. Please pay attention. It's important. It is to be told beforehand that nobody should take photographs during puja, because it is a very intense thing, one has to work it out. Please pay attention. Even if you don't understand, it has effect on you. So I would request you to pay full attention to me when I'm talking. It works better. Now this Sahasrara is to be looked after by you. It's the temple of your mother. When you say you put me in the heart, actually you put me in the Sahasrara. Because, as you know, the Brahmarandra here, is the fontanelle bone area, has got the Pitha, the center, which controls the heart, which is the seat of the Sadashiva, or you can say of Shiva. So when you put me in the heart, actually you put me there. So to raise it from heart to there, or to bring it from there to the heart, is the problem of two types of people. Some people who are sensitive in their heart. I would say in Europe we can say Italians are very sensitive on their heart. The first thing they do as soon as they see me, they put their hands to their heart. And that is what it is, that if you try to feel me in your heart to begin with, it's much easier. To feel me in your heart. Now you might say how to do it. You have to love me as I love you. You have to love each one of yourself because you are all within me. And you cannot teach someone how to love. Love is within. And love manifests if just you open your heart. Now what stops it? We should examine that. Firstly, the conditioning. In the West, see, to express your love is regarded sinful, actually. It takes them time to say, I love you. But I hate you, even a child would go on saying, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. But to hate someone is sinful. To anyone, to hate is sinful. So to say that I hate you is a sinful act. So what one has to do is to say, go on saying, I love you. After all, you must love a person who is so dear to you. Anyone who has done something good for you, you love that person. But if the Adi Shakti herself has given you the rebirth, it should be the easiest thing to love. And if she says that they are all within my body, so it should be even easier to love each other. So the whole cleansing of the Sahasrara is done through this love. This love which is not conditioned, which is not inhibited, which doesn't want any respite, or doesn't want any return, nirvaj. But the conditionings are too much. First, the problem of conditioning comes to you when you think that this condition makes me hate someone, or I cannot love someone because this is the condition. But actually, the conditioning itself is so absurd if you see it one by one. To make it simple, I would like you to understand the conditioning part, where I read once an article, interesting one, who killed the romance? So he said that the hairdressers. I was wondering how is he connecting romance with the hairdressers? Because people used to go to a hairdresser, and one, say, hairdressing was liked by a person. So he would say that, I love that hairdressing. Now supposing his fiancée or his wife wore another type of hairdressing, because every day new things are, then immediately the husband would say, oh, I hate you because of your hairdressing. Because he loves one type of hairdress, that's why he loves. Otherwise, if you have another hairdress, you hate it. I don't like it. To say that I don't like it and I like it itself is a sign that the conditioning is too much. You make a proper hairdress and you dress up properly and you come out, and then suddenly people say, oh, I hate it. Who are you? What right we have got to say that to anyone? You are not a judge appointed by any law courts. So why do we say? To hurt someone, to say, I hate it. On the contrary, you must say that, all right, I like this, but you could do better. That's the sign of love, where you want a person to be dressed up in a way that is appealing. But this is on a very, very baser level we see people. Then we go further to see a person, how intelligent he is, how smart he is, how charismatic he is, how charming, that's another word which is very elusive, is. These are also kind of conditionings of the mind, that you think that a particular style of a person is a lovable person, that you love that person. It's so much outside. Or some people actually do not love, but show they love because somebody has more money. The money he is not going to part with, no doubt. But you love that person because he has more money. Or he has a better car, or he is better dressed, whatever it is. So this kind of a idea one has also is a killer of love. If love is killed, joy is lost. You cannot have joy. Then it gets even subtler and subtler and subtler. Then we start, say, loving our own children. That's very common. I mean, of course, also some people don't even love their children. I mean, there are all kinds. But then they go on, this is my child, this is my child, this is my child. That's again is the death of love. As I told you before, the sap of the tree rises, goes to every fruit, goes to every leaf, goes to every part, and comes back. It's not attached. If you are attached to one part or to one flower because it is more beautiful, then the tree will die and the flower will also die. So that's the death of the love. So you have to have love which doesn't get entangled or attached. Every time I tell like this, they say how to do it. The love of the spirit is of that kind. Love of conditioned mind is different. A conditioned mind can love in a limited way because it is conditioned. Then the greatest enemy of love is ego within us, which is like a balloon on top of our head. And this ego gives us a very big tension. The conditioning, of course, like they say, no, it is according to their conditioning is not good. So they say, oh, what a carpet it is, or something. This kind of conditioning of very low level. And the higher level at the most is that you love your own country. So my country is the best. Whether it is killing people, whether it is destroying the world peace, it's all right because I belong to a particular country, which is the best. We can never criticize our country and countrymen. It goes on subtler and subtler, but on the intelligence side, it is even worse. Because intelligently, if you have understood that something is good, then nobody can save you. Because through your brain, you have understood. Actually, it is very surprising. I was reading the book written by Rabindranath Tagore, and an Englishman had given a very beautiful preface to that, an introduction. And he said that the creativity is killed in the West. So he asked a gentleman who was an Indian critic, he said, don't you criticize your poets? You don't have people who are critics? Yes, we have. They criticize. So what do they criticize? Oh, they can criticize that this time there was no rain, so we had problems and things. He said, no. We are thinking about the poet. Do they criticize the poet? Do they criticize an artist? Say, is it meant for criticism? It is created. Whatever he felt is created, but supposing he has put something very vulgar, then of course we don't like it. But if it is created by a beautiful mind, has to be beautiful, then you don't criticize. He says, no, because we cannot create like that. So what business have we got to create? This is how intelligently what we have done, we have norms about everything, about art, about every creation. We don't like this carpet. Why? Because it doesn't appeal to our intellectual understanding of the norms we have reached. And in that frame, it doesn't fit in, so we don't like it. Can you even create 1 inch of that? So this ego gives you an unauthorized action. It is unauthorized, anadhikar cheshta, unauthorized. You have no authority to criticize.
So as we draw towards the end of our time together, we can just take a moment to again close our eyes, put our attention in Sahasrara. And again, just notice is this now easier? Is it more clear than when we started? Is our attention more absorbed, more easily drawn? With our attention here, we can, each of us, just say a short prayer of thanks to Shri Mataji for giving us this awakening, this realization, and all of her care and attention to teaching us all. In our own words, we can make this prayer of thanks. And I will now put some music on for those of you who'd like to stay a little longer, and we can all stay as long or as short as we'd like at this point. So let me just find the music and I'll put it on. So inevitably, we reach the end of our time together. Thank you for joining. Hope you've enjoyed, and see you another time, I'm sure. Have a good evening. Hope you can take the meditation with you to the rest of your evening.